Hello, fellow music nuts. It's me, Cubby, with another personal spin. I've got a wire photo bombing me. Thank you for watching. I am going to be reviewing Kaiser Chiefs discography today. Kaiser Chiefs are like an indie rock band, I guess that's what they're called, or a pop rock band, depending on what you class them as, with an interesting discography. Their first album came out in 2005, although they actually had another album under a different name before that, which I don't have, and I don't know if it's even available. But despite that, I have managed to collect all of their albums. They have 7 of the Blighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to rank them in order of my favourite to my least favourite. So let's get on with it, shall we? First up, we have The Future is Medieval. This is my least favourite. I found it to be a little bit on the bland side. The Kaiser Chiefs are a good band, but this one kind of felt a bit phoned in, a bit unimaginative, a bit lacking in energy. Whoops. And just overall a bit sort of meh, like they sort of just did it because they had to kind of thing. They're almost like, this is what we do, so let's get on and do it. Nothing really stood out that much. I listened to it like 3 or 4 times, so a bit disappointed in that one because the rest of the discography is quite good. Next up we have Off With Their Heads. This was an interesting one because it was kind of like The Future is Medieval, except the fact that it's got guest vocalists, which mixes things up a little bit. I can't remember who they were now. I think one of them was Lily Allen, which is an interesting combination. But not only that, there's a couple of songs that are really quite, I don't want to say heavy, but I'm going to. Heavy for this band. The opening song, Spanish Metal, kind of lives up to its name. Kind of grabbed me by the ears and went, listen to the rest of this album. And I did. And it's quite catchy as well. Never Miss a Beat is quite good. And also they got a song called Tomato in the Rain, which is kind of funny. And also it's not as long as Future is Medieval. Future is Medieval, I think, is their longest album, and also their most boring. So yeah, this one's good, but it also did have a few bits that felt a bit sort of phoned in again. So next up we have Duck, Kaiser Chiefs' newest album. I didn't even know it was out when I bought it. I was just looking around in HMV and went, oh, Kaiser Chiefs have got a new album. I got it. It's okay. It's a little bit poppier. I don't really like that word either, but I'm going to use it because it's what everyone else uses. It comes in a slip case, and it's kind of a bit mediocre, to be honest. But I enjoy it more than the other two, so that's why it's here, really. What's that song called? Something about a record. They put all the songs in funny places on the back of the thingy. It's called Record Collection. That's a good song. And it's just called Dark, so you know. But overall, they're beginning to get a little bit bland themselves, and they need to come up with something really cool to keep them going, I think. Next up, we have Yours Truly, Angry Mob. This kind of followed on from their first album. Oh, excuse me, first album. Similar vein, so it's a little bit sort of, again, a little bit sort of bland, but it does have Ruby on here, which is a cool, catchy song. And there's another one, but I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember, but it's good. It's not bad. There's a couple of really good hits on it, I suppose, but the rest of it's all kind of a bit bland, I suppose is the word, really. It's just very by the numbers and, you know, nothing too interesting. So yeah, but it does have a couple of good hits. Next up, whoopsie daisy, we have Education, Education, Education and War. I really like this one. It does follow in the same vein as their other albums, but there's an energy and tenseness to this that is quite gripping. It's got catchy songs on it, but they sound angry, and there's just an overall different atmosphere, and therefore it's not as bland. It's got songs like The Factory Gate and Ruffians on Parade. Cannons is a good one. It's much more engaging than some of their other albums. Why is it so blurry? Blurry. Never mind. So yes, that's my third favourite album by them. Next, we have Stay Together. This was what I mean by mixing things up. This is a totally different kettle of fish to all their other albums. It's like a synth pop disco thing, and it's quite exciting actually. It's got some very catchy songs in it. There's lots of synths and stuff, and it's less of that sort of indie swank going on and more of a sort of a disco dance sort of thing going on. And actually, Ricky Wilson, I think that's his name, puts up a really good vocal performance on this one as well. We've got songs like Stay Together. Parachute is a great song, although when I first heard it I thought he was saying balance shoe. I know. But my favourite song is Happen in a Heartbeat. That song is great. It's so good. And it's got a nice colourful front cover as well, which obviously leads me to my favourite album by the band, which is their debut, Employment. This one sounds like they were having fun when they made it. It's not bland like some of their others. It's got lots of keyboards and fun vocal thingies in it, like on that na 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 na. And it's got some very clever lyrics and things like that. It's just a really, really good album. And if they release something like this again, they will be coming back, because some of their albums are just a little bit on. They don't sound like they're having fun, and they're kind of a bit bland, really. But overall, they're a pretty good band. I like them, but they're not my favourite. You know, they're never going to be my favourite, but I do like them. I like them enough that I collected all their albums. So, you know, there we go. That is my ranking of the Kaiser Chiefs. Yeah, so please put in the comments below how you would rank them, what your favourite album is, what your least favourite album is. Just a comment would be nice, it'd be good. Discuss the band and the albums. Maybe you like one of their other albums more. Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I know I'm not as swanky and magical as some people, because I don't have any editing facilities, so I just have to talk at you. But coming up, I'm going to be ranking the last two of David Bowie's albums, and then I'll be reviewing, and then I'll be reviewing other things as well. I've got Flower Kings to rank, Annihilator to rank, Kings of Leon to rank, all sorts, The Police, Disturbed, Machine Head, got loads of discographies to rank, and I will be reviewing all the albums in those discographies afterwards as well. It just took me longer than I thought to get the David Bowie one done. So yeah, and I also have something else coming up that might be of interest to people as well, but I'm going to keep it a secret. You'll have to like and subscribe to find out. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you on the flip side. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.